wrapping up his case, and a grand jury indicted him, as according to this article, on charges of first-degree murder. And I'm pretty sure that's the worst type of murder you can get.
Good God. Nah, first degree is crazy. Yeah, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Notjeraldo, and I am back again with another reaction video for y'all boys, man. Before the video even start, y'all already know the fucking drill. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, join the game. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You'll just be getting your early tickets. I'm not gonna lie to you, you feel me? But I'm not gonna yap too much. I always yap. If you're new here, I yap a lot before the video even starts. But I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm gonna spare y'all this time, you feel me? But today we got this TikToker is facing the death penalty, Mr. Prada. Now, I don't know if y'all into the TikTok scene and shit, but I remember Mr. Prada. Like, he went viral for stealing other people's TikTok shits, like, word for word, and he'll blow up off that shit. While the main video will get, like, barely any views and shit. But, yeah, that's a little history for y'all. That's not.
Alright, so I just came across this news on Twitter. Apparently, this TikToker who goes by the name of Mr. Prada was recently in.
His name is Notjeraldo Thomas? Nigga, I did not know that. And bro, for a minute, a lot of people did not know this man was homosexual, bro. I didn't even know. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know either. But then he started showing more character and shit, you feel me? And hey, hold on. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual. I'm just saying we didn't know. You feel me? But
wrapping up his case, and a grand jury indicted him, as according to this article, on charges of first-degree murder. And I'm pretty sure that's the worst type of murder you can get.
Good God. Nah, first degree is crazy. I was hearing the story of what happened floating around, but I don't really know, because y'all know how TikTok is, bro. You can never get the true story because everybody is telling a different version and shit. And so you never really know what happened. But hopefully he lets us know.
Death penalty type of murder. And because this murder took place in Louisiana, and he is currently located in Louisiana, he likely will be facing the death penalty. Now, to give you guys a little context, the guy, this TikToker, Mr. Prada, aka Notjeraldo Thomas, murdered is right here on the right side of his mugshot. Now, based on the news I'm hearing, the reason for why he's going to be facing the death penalty was indicted by grand jury to first-degree murder. Specifically, he had intent to kill this guy. It was premeditated. Now, the guy on the right, the internet is saying his intent was because this guy was a rapist, and this guy raped Mr. Prada. And Mr. Prada, in pursuit of revenge,
okay, that's what I heard too. That's what I heard. That was one of the stories I heard. I heard a bunch of different stories too, but I guess this is the one that's true. I guess. And that's fucked up. I feel like, hey, he got his get back. I'm not saying what he did was right. I'm not saying what he did was wrong. You feel me? But something like that, hey, I don't speak on stuff like that because bro, it's understandable why he would do that. I'm not condoning the shit, you feel me? But it's understandable why he would want to get his get back, because that's fucked up. That's real fucked up. A lot of people be getting away with that shit
set this guy up and murdered him. And now a lot of people on the internet and on Twitter specifically are saying that this is wrong, that he shouldn't be facing the death penalty when there are other criminals out there, child rapists and school shooters and mass murderers.
Yeah, bro, he used to get views, bro. Like, his views was crazy. Every single video he got was getting millions. Easily.
Gotten off for less and won't be facing the death penalty, but they don't seem to understand that each state has their own laws. Some states have the death penalty and some do not. So it really just depends on where and when these crimes take place, in what state, in what jurisdiction. I'm sorry. In any case, apparently also the guy who was allegedly his rapist was also his therapist.
Good God. Bro, imagine somebody you feel like you can trust, somebody who's supposed to help you get better mentally, does that shit to you. Bro, I would crash the fuck out too. I'm not gonna lie. I would crash out. And we could low-key, like, looking back at his patterns, we could low-key see it coming. Like, he was acting weirder and weirder and weirder. You feel me? He was acting just out of the ordinary. You feel me? So everybody was, like, saying, like, he's spiraling. He was going through a mental breakdown, a mental episode and all that. And I could see it. Because I remember watching his videos from when he first started blowing up to, like, later on, before all this shit happened. He was like, bro, he was acting weird. Like, he was doing stuff he usually don't do. So I could see it, bro.
A 20-year-old man popular on TikTok has been arrested in connection with the murder of a Louisiana therapist. Terrion Thomas's account, called Mr. Prada 456, has around 4 million followers.
So yeah, like I said before, I wasn't exaggerating. This man actually was that famous on TikTok, and now TikTok's gonna be shut down in what, T-minus tomorrow at the time of this recording. But imagine that this man threw away all this fame, all this clout, his whole career to get back at his alleged rapist. And I'm saying alleged because I have no proof that this dead man actually did rape this guy, but if he did, that's very unfortunate, and I'm sorry to hear that. But as we all know, vigilantism is not legal. You cannot premeditate the murder of somebody else without going to prison. It is what it is.
This was his most recent post, before authorities in Dallas, Texas took him into custody. Therapist William Abraham's body was found September 29th, wrapped in a tarp on the side of a highway, police say. He was killed by blunt force trauma. According to Abraham's website, he was a life coach, licensed professional counselor, and motivational speaker. Investigators released these surveillance photos of whom they say was the last person known to have been driving Abraham's.
It'd be crazy to me when I see stuff like this, because, like, we really don't know these people that are on the internet. Like, we don't know what they go through. We don't know their mental health. We don't know them, for real. Like, all we see is what they put in front of us. You feel me? So somebody could be going through some crazy shit. Somebody could be capable of doing some crazy shit, and we'll never know. That's the scary part, bro, because I would have never expected this shit from him. Like, ever. Even if you go on TikTok and you watch his videos, you still wouldn't believe this shit. Because it's unbelievable. It's crazy.
At this time, the possible connection between the two men is unknown. Thomas is charged with second-degree murder and obstruction of justice, among other charges. He is being held without bond.
So clearly, in this instance, given the circumstances of the situation and Mr. Prada driving his car away from the crime scene, obviously they knew each other very well. A therapist is just not going to come out to the middle of nowhere on the side of a highway to meet up with any one of his patients unless there's something more going on, either very intimate, sexual in nature, or they were very good friends. Now, I'm willing to believe that both these men were gay. They were involved in a homosexual relationship. This therapist likely took advantage of his client, you know, because people who go to therapy tend to be more mentally vulnerable and fragile. You know, one thing led to another. The kid, for whatever reason, allowed this man to engage with him in that way. He later probably had regret, wanted it to stop. Therapist didn't stop. He felt violated. And then next thing you know, boom, 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 skitty pop pop. He wants to kill him. And now the kid is facing the death penalty in the state of Louisiana. And yes, I know I just oversimplified the fuck out of this case, but I do want to say it's tough. But the world is tough. There are a lot of predators out here. I'm not saying this therapist did or did not. I don't know if it was consensual. I don't know if it was consensual or not. But what I do know is that if somebody's preying on you, you gotta seek help. You can't just be out here premeditating murder, because you're gonna go away. Unless you're willing to sacrifice your entire life to strip the life of another person that you feel is preying on you in a premeditated murder plot, unless you're willing to go to prison for the rest of your life, you better have one hell of a backup plan. Maybe escape the country afterward, go to Mexico, who knows? Because once the...
That's what I'm saying. I can't really speak too much because I understand why he did it. But I wouldn't throw my life away just for that. You feel me? But everybody is different. That's what I'm saying. But me personally, I'm not going to jail for you. Like, my whole life spending in the prison cell. Like, bro. And I know what he... Like, that's another thing. We really don't know what happened. Like, everything that is being said with the relationship between him and the motherfucking... the therapist, everything is alleged. Nobody is bringing out real information that we know or nothing. I don't even think he said anything about it. Mr. Prada, he hasn't said nothing. So we really don't know what the hell they had
authorities
going
catch
on.
you, it's a wrap. It's GG.
No. That's me if I gave a but girl.
Sadness comes to me this morning because I have watched and observed and seen a steady decline in our human decency.
Life is a prison. Get me the out. Don't do anything drastic unless you want to.
See, like, he started shaving his eyebrows, and it was slow, but you could see he was slowly starting to, you know, lose his mind.
Yeah, so you could see this guy was dealing with a lot of mental health issues. He was clearly mentally ill, not mentally well. And that definitely, for sure, 1,000% played a huge role in what led him to killing his therapist.
I'll try to be brief, but, you know, I'm 69 now, and I was probably
this nigga old as hell
when I had a radio show, the Nikki Abraham show, on Saturday at 12:45 for 15 minutes.
I woke up yesterday, I looked at the ceiling, I said, ah!
Yeah, he did that shit, man. Boy is definitely crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, you as a therapist should not be crossing the boundaries, involving yourself sexually or romantically with your clients, knowing they're in there because they're crazy. They're loony.
Facts. Why would you even put yourself in that situation? Like, you know, these mental, like, That's your profession. You know how they act. So why would you even do that? Like, you putting yourself in danger for real.
Like, if you really want to take it that far and do things you shouldn't be doing, then accept the consequences. Clearly, the therapist is no longer here with us. Bro got his soul snatched out by the zestiest man on TikTok. Like, that's his fault, man.
Life is so ghetto, but at least I'm still skinny. Do not get into a relationship with anybody. All they're gonna do is lie and cheat and manipulate you and try to get in your head. How you gonna manipulate the manipulator? I'm too smart for that. People problem these days is they be playing like they got issues. I really got issues.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here.
He was telling us. He was telling us straight up he got issues. He was telling us.
The horse's mouth himself. Man said he really is crazy. Like, he really is loony. You got creators out here who act like they're crazy for views and that they're really about it when they're not. Like, he even acknowledges that. He's not one of them, though. He actually is the real deal. Looney Tune, bipolar, might just stab you in the back with a pair of scissors because I felt like it. Like, and his therapist really thought it was safe, allegedly, to do things with him he shouldn't have been doing. Like, I don't even know if, at this point, the stories he says about his therapist is even true. But clearly, this man is cooked. Bro even posted a TikTok saying, practicing for my mugshot because this might be the year someone gonna meet God if they piss me off too much.
God. It's like they could use all this as evidence, bro. And they probably did. Because the shit this nigga was doing is crazy.
What is this man doing? Like,
I'm bipolar. Yeah. Y'all never seen anybody that's bipolar before? See, I was trying to hide it, but it just slipped out.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God. This man definitely did that shit. Oh, yeah. The signs were all there. The red flags. Mans was leaving cryptic, subliminal messaging in his TikTok saying he'd catch a body this year or last year, for that matter, and he actually did. That's tough. That's crazy, man.
That's actually scary as fuck.
But now I have to start over.
Somebody said, clearly this man was having a mental breakdown. Even one of his fans said, your new look is giving Doja Cat before and after. Like, we already know Doja Cat has mental issues. She's clearly bipolar as fuck. Whether she's clinically diagnosed or not, clearly there's something wrong.
I feel like after you wear something 2 times, you gotta get that you gotta get it over with. Like, you can only wear something 2 times. Yeah, so I didn't wear 2 times.
Yo, what is this man talking about? Yo, clearly he's crazy. Evidently, he was incredibly detached and depersonalized from the world. Man said you can only wear something 2 times. Like, has he never heard of a washer, dryer? Like, just even watching this right now, I felt like I understood what he was trying to say, but then I snapped back into reality and said, what the see, this is why you cannot hang around crazy people, because that craziness literally will transmute itself onto you.
Oh, God. I done seen this shit happen, bro. I done seen this shit happen with my own eyes. You gotta be careful. Surround yourself around people you want to be like. You feel me? People. I mean, you shouldn't want to be like nobody, but people who have the same goals as you, not crazy people. You feel me? And that's so unfortunate for Mr. Prada, for real. Cause again, we don't know what happened. We really don't know what I don't know, bro.
The crazy disease and end up in a loony bin.
I'm gonna be talking to myself and then I zone out. My therapist said that's not healthy. I'm gonna drink the Coke, Bill. I love Coke. Not that type of Coke. I'm talking about this Coke. I love Coke. Wait, got off track.
It's wild as hell that he was catching himself off guard, being crazy. Like, he was having these crazy moments. It's like, you know, when you get incredible, like, let's say you eat edibles, you get high, and then you start rambling off of some random shit, right? Like, you're completely unaware of what you're yapping about. And then when you snap out of that little crazy tangent while you're high, and you catch those little temporary spurts of sobriety and mental clarity while you're...
I don't do drugs, by the way. Don't do drugs. Drugs is not good for you.
Still high, obviously. And then you realize everything you were just rambling and yapping about for the last 3 minutes or so was just complete and absurd insanity. Like, I believe that's how he was while being completely sober, because he was just that crazy.
Mental health issues don't justify harmful actions ever, but they're a reminder that we need to take care of ourselves and check in on the people around us. Right now, Terrion has been charged with fugitive from justice, resisting an officer, aggravated criminal damage to property,
He's not seeing the light of day. I'm not gonna lie, he's cooked. He's very cooked.
Obstruction of justice, unauthorized use of motor vehicle, and second-degree murder.
Correction, because this video was uploaded 3 days ago. Credit to Busiswa. Check her channel out. Really good content. He has now actually been upgraded to first-degree murder because it was premeditated, as I stated at the beginning of the video. Anyway, though, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. What do you think about this? Do you think he should be facing the death penalty? Listen, I really don't care one way or the other. Him spending the rest of his life in jail or facing the death penalty. I think he's crazy. Him allegedly being raped by his therapist. I haven't seen any proof of that yet. That just seems to be speculation and rumor. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know more about this case than I do, comment down below. But regardless, I'm sorry. There's been many cases of people going after their rapist retroactively years later, weeks later, months later, premeditating murder, and then getting caught and sent to prison because that's the law. You cannot vigilante your way out of trauma. I'm sorry. That's not how that works. In the moment, if you're defending yourself, cool, 100% kill the bastard. But after the fact, it's pretty much off limits to you aside from law enforcement and police officers and investigators. At that point, you need to go file a claim with your local precinct, get investigators on it, take a grape kit, file a criminal suit, and when you win that, a civil suit, and when you win that, restraining order. Like, you can do everything in your power to make sure your predator gets justice, but you can't kill them. That's just, we can't live in a society like that. Otherwise, we devolve into pure and unfettered chaos. Now everybody's gonna feel like they have the right to kill perceived predators if they experienced trauma in the past, and we just can't live in a Gotham-like society like that. Anyway, that being said, like the video, sub to the channel, turn on notifications.
Oh, that's the end of the video, man. You know what's crazy? It's like, it's so like, what he did was definitely wrong. It was definitely wrong, and I'm not justifying him like offing the dude, but it's like, you understand, you feel me? But then again, that shouldn't be a reason why you throw your whole life away. Like, me personally, I wouldn't throw my whole life away because of that. You feel me? It will fuck me up for sure. Yes, it will fuck a lot of people up. But why would you continue to ruin your life because of it? You feel me? Does that make sense? Like, you've given him way more power. You've given all the power to him. You feel me? Hey, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. That's how I feel about the situation. You feel me? But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead, turn on y'all notifications so y'all know when your boy posts. And follow me on all my socials, Notjeraldo on everything. It's real easy, real simple to find. And I will catch y'all in the next video, man. Bow!